Hi and welcome to Trade of the Week. Earlier this week I highlighted the Canadian dollar and reckoned it was well on its way to parity with the greenback. At the time the rate was threatening to break 101, but with an oversold RSI of 27 I was prepared to wait for a pullback to test resistance at 102. Since then the price has ventured below 101 but was unable to hold daily close there and subsequently rallied to within spitting distance of my entry target. Canadian CPI and retail sales data were due out today, but my view was that unless these numbers were a disaster, they wouldn't get in the way of a strong trend. My focus here was on the 102 big figure. This had acted as major support in recent months, so I expected it now to be a good line of resistance. I was looking to go short as close to that level as possible, so scrolled down to a 10-minute chart for early signs of a reversal. During the morning the price was unable to better its early high of 101.87, so on the third attempt I sold £5 at 101.80. This move had a weak confirmation from the MACD, but without a break on the RSI or the moving average, I was putting all my faith in the 102 resistance line. And as I had outstanding bets on FTSE, DAX and a couple of equities, I was happy to run a much smaller bet on this one. I placed my stop loss at 102.10, far enough above the resistance line to avoid the odd dodgy spike. On my £5 bet size, this meant my potential loss was limited to £150, a reasonable risk for trading ahead of economic data. My ultimate target was parity, but I was happy to take some money off the table before that. I saw 101 as a possible support level, so set an order to close out £2 at 101.05. Then with a guaranteed profit, I'd run the balance with a trailing stop loss to target parity. So, how did I get on? The price was already falling ahead of the Canadian CPI numbers, giving me a buffer in case the numbers were weaker than expected. As it was, the inflation data came out much higher, with the core number a whopping 0.4% above expectations. The rate plunged, briefly dropping below 101 and hitting my first target at 101.05. The price then consolidated just above the figure until further nerves hit the price ahead of the lunchtime retail sales data. Once again these numbers were much stronger than expected, pushing the rate down to 100.60. I closed out a further £1 at 100.80 when the second green candle confirmed a temporary bottom. My trading stop loss has just been hit at 101.30 for an overall profit of £350 on a trade with a risk of 150. Looking at the strong reversal this afternoon, I was wrong to target parity, but careful planning gave me a profitable trade to end the week on. Have a good weekend and enjoy the rugby.